Steady, I'ma take গলি গলি পিসফুল স্যাপ একটাই বুলি গম্ভীর বাবা বাবু হাত ললি ছক্কা বা গোলে দলে বলে হাত তালি বিশ্বাসে উচ্ছ্বাসে আমরাই শীর্ষে আমাদের মতো ফ্যান আছে নাকি বিশ্বে খেলা শুধু বুঝি না আমরাই বোদ্ধা এক এক চৌসা বোধ দুর্জয় যোদ্ধা রাজা রাস্তা জ্যাম কিন্তু সবখানে সব খেলা দেখি এসে ঠাকুর যেখানে সব খেলা এখানে ঠাকুর যেখানে সব খেলা এখানে নাকিতে তুলিয়া শেষ খেলা পাগল বাংলাদেশ ঠাকুর যেখানে সব খেলা এখানে ঠাকুর তুমি 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 যেখানে সব খেলা এখানে সব খেলা এখানে সব খেলা আসর থেকে বিশ্বকাপ পাড়ায় পাড়ায় খেলার উদ্যান লাভ ছাপ কাপ কাপ পার্টি চাপ সবার হাতে হাতে ডিসপোজাল বাজার
generates that pace. What he does is just get a little bit of sort of acceleration off the pitch. Another googly was straight to the fielder this time, Yunus Khan. So much depends on this field. They're in really good partnership. 94 of 51. There's a lot of batters to come after this, but I'm not too sure how many of them are playing regular cricket. Off fit, fair point. That's a quicker one. Wants to here. I won't get it though. It's been a good over so far, just a couple of singles. Be surprised that the next two early on strike now might be looking for a boundary. Done so well to keep up with the required run rate so far. Oh, that's him tied outside off stump as he went right across his stumps. Want to play really fine down leg side. Telling you boys when that goes into on the pad, you can wicket keep your head on there, deep. You're like, you go, oh, that was so. I get it. As a bowler, it's the same as me. As soon as it gets near those pads, right, it doesn't look like he'll be bowling soon. Then people say to me, do you fancy a game? And I say that, absolutely not. Would have been a few more ice packs for your teams, not just the calf. The ice I want is in a glass. Yeah, take your beverage on. Take your beverage on the rocks, Steve. Just a lemonade or whatever else. I didn't ask for it. That's in the gap, played it fine. The goal. Oh, he does well, boundary eyes. Got 5 runs up from that over 12 done. It's 125 for 1. Vice captain. That's in the gap, played it fine. The goal. Oh, he does well, boundary eyes. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unprotected.
the way I'm sure they're looking at this run chase is try and leave themselves, 60 off the last 5? So they need 26 off the next 3, which is 18 from 24, which is quite comfortable, and then go hard in those last 5.
Very impressive indeed.
Yes, thank you very much. They didn't even have to take the shoes and socks off. They didn't count in that either.
That's what you reckon's happening there?
So they're taking the shoes and socks off. He was trying to help me, Afridi. A teammate of mine at Derbyshire and Hampshire. What a man. Good man.
There you go. Another one. Two is the call, but won't get it. It's 85 or 47. And so far, this venue, the last 5 overs has been quite productive for the batting side, isn't it? Yeah, the last 5 yesterday. Plenty for India and Australia. So was the East side, the first game here today as well.
I think Australia's was 78 from the last 4. And Christian and then cutting.
Goes aerial, goes straight, and it's in the gap. Now he brings up on now, it's Irving. But the partnership does cross that 100 barrier. It's 103 of 58.
And Bisect long on and deep mid wicket. Gets it right in the middle. Trick the gap. I think we've said throughout the first couple of days here, there's pockets where field inside cannot cover. That is one of those areas.
Stand and deliver for Irving. It doesn't help the left-hand, right-hand combination either. It's gone round the wicket again. Slow one. Pulls it to the onside and the gap again. Another boundary. Wow, that's just amazing hitting.
This wicket is just something unreal here. When it gets like this, it's so difficult to defend any total. Got to do something as a bowler. Think, okay, what is he waiting for? He's waiting for length at the moment. So what can I do differently? Can I bowl a wide Yorker? No, you can't bowl bouncers in this competition. So wide Yorker, slow ball is a danger if he picks it early. Got to try something as a bowler. You can't just run up and think I'm just going to hit length and just see how I go, because you'll be going out to Northampton.
Yeah, like me. What I did yesterday.
Yeah, you do know that the games are in Northampton. You had a little triple to Trent Bridge, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How was Nottingham? At least it
Nice drive.
At least it begins with the same letter
Yes,
N.
yes, I get
And
that.
the second
I
one
get
is
that.
O.
And the third as well.
No, there's a T, there's an R in Northampton.
Oh, yeah.
You see, that's where you
Yeah,
went wrong.
that's where I got wrong. Jeez, that was a good drive though, I must tell you that. Oh, slow one, picked it up early. Went over extra cover, another boundary. 3 back-to-back boundaries now in this over.
Look, he's tried something. He hasn't just dished up the same pace, Sahel Khan. He's tried that one out the back of the hand where he's got wickets previously with. But you can see his trigger point is just taking him deep in his crease and he's waiting. So for me, maybe consider going around the wicket or over and aiming for that wide line and then pack the offside, do something.
And that's also the longer part, isn't it? Offside for Irvi right now. It's pretty long. Just go wide outside, off stump, get another fielder in the deep.
And now you're over the wicket, you can create the angle as well. So you can go across.
He might actually try and do that because he's got a deep point, who's going finer now.
But you see, I look at this and this looks to me like a mixed field. He's got a short third, he's now got a cover point, a deep third and a deep extra cover.
Wide, yes, given.
See, I like that. But for me, I want to have somebody else up on the leg side and say, if you want to hit that across and don't go down and sweep me, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, do you really need a deep square leg for that? If you're bowling this line?
Yeah, and the reason why that's not wide is because the batter is going to cross. He actually gave it wide, but I don't think it should have been wide. Because the batter went across and the umpire should just give him a little bit more room.
Oh, 2 straight. He's got punished. Another ease my trip maximum.
Said to leave 60 off the last 5. I think they're trying to leave 40 off the last 5.
You also spoke about improving their net run rate. That's exactly what they're trying to do, it seems.
Get the game done now. You're only 1 down. Get it done as quickly as possible. Win it in 18. Why not? When they're in this form at the moment, no one can stop them.
He's also aware of what Sohail is trying to do. So every time you see him walk right across his stumps. Don't think he does need that deep square leg. He can easily get that fielder in and another one on the offside on the boundary. Goes full toss. Oh, manages to stop that. Razak, the fielder, 20 from that over. 145 for 1.
Brought half the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum? Can we have a sleepover? Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate family-ing SUV.
Skoda. Oh, can I have some?
By 66 of 42. A really good position, the South Africans here. Need to finish these two with South Africa and run chases. Got to be a little careful here. So when you're in there, these two batters, they need to finish it off.
I was waiting when you come up with that one.
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was a fantastic
Thank you.
win, but you know,
Pretty fresh in the memory.
don't rub it in with South Africans. You know, we'd already gone by then.
Oh, nicely flighted. Finally gets that milestone. He's been waiting for it for a while. 55 of 32. Snyman gets to his half century as well.
His third, Ease My Trip 6 to bring up his half century. 5 fours in this innings. A strike rate of just over 170. At the moment, this is looking easy for South Africa.
It's nicely done. Very good cricket indeed. Oh, top fielding. Syed Ajmal, the fielder there. I'm sure the third umpire will be brought into this thing. But from where we are in that vantage position that we have, it seemed that he's done a superb job here.
Good commitment. Good commitment. Yeah, looks fine. Saves a run. Yunus Khan was happy. He was clapping. Look at him clapping in the distance there. Yunus Khan.
Pakistan unbeaten so far this series.
Well bowled.
Again, smart cricket. Yeah, 56 of 39. They've been so good, these two.
Well bowled, Lala.
It's the quicker one. Interesting character, isn't it? Shahid Afridi. Spent a lot of time with him, I'm sure. Your teammate.
Sorry, I was trying to listen to the Afrikaans that the two batters were just
Do you understand Afrikaans?
a little bit. But I couldn't understand that. Yeah, I played a lot with Shahid Freed. I think that was the question you was asking me. What a man. Real inspiration, real one of those people who just want to be involved in every part of the game. End of the 14th over, 156 or what?
There's no better setting for this summer of sport
Aren't you not supposed to be in Paris?
than right here in good old Blighty. Incredible teamwork from these two seasoned pros. Ruthless from Ellie Simmons. Oh, he's overcooked that. But here comes British Gas. Oh, we're back in the game and the fans are loving that.
British Gas, powering home fans.
Right, in cruise control now, South African champions, 55 required of 36, 9 wickets in hand, 2 set batters, both have crossed 50. A partnership worth 129. So you said you understand Afrikaans, so there's one of those 10 languages that you do understand.
Yeah, there's one of them, yeah. Only certain words I know, but... Lekker, that's one.
Is that the only word? Barbriaz into the attack now.
Baie lekker?
All that travel.
You've taught me a few words. Good words, please and thank you.
Spend a lot of time together, isn't it, enough late?
Oh, we do. We have
Yeah.
recently, haven't we? Nice little trips. Went to the Asia Cup, didn't we? And in Colombo.
One bounce to the fielder. Yeah, the Asia Cup during the bubble, England series.
Yeah. That was in India, wasn't it? Where were we in India with that? Those one days. England.
All over the place, weren't we? We travelled quite a bit.
Yeah.
From one venue to the other.
Yeah, we were always on the back of the plane somewhere, weren't we?
Yeah, that's what happens when you're travelling with the players. Oh, very average delivery. A half tracker on the pads, but does it really well. Snowman to play it as fine as he did to get that boundary.
And they're now under 50 to win this game. 49 from 33. Most sides are comfortable chasing 50 in the last 5. Remember, South Africa trying to get this game done to help their net run rate, which is in dire need of improvement. They're going to try and get themselves into the semi-finals on Friday here. Still got to take on India tomorrow, but get this job done as quick as possible.
The adventurers there from Snyman didn't work out this time. It's a very, very important game for South Africa. If you look at the points table there, Pakistan and Australia have qualified. Now South Africa, even though they haven't won a single game so far, but if they go on to win the next two, which is here tonight and then tomorrow against India, and mind you, that net run rate, that's important. That's very, very important. Not just about winning those games, but winning them with good enough margins. That'll make things so interesting. Having said that, if South Africa do end up losing tonight, that would mean that both West Indies and India would qualify for the semi-finals then. Junior Natini waiting to get in with those gloves straight after this delivery. Nope. The next one, because this one's a wide. So got one more to go.
I've left you on your own then. Sorry. Sorry, Dave. There's another ball to go.
I know you're busy, man. You got so much to do, places to go. 15 done, 165 for one.
Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something the time of your life.
Are smashing Pakistan champions right now here in Northampton. 46 needed from 30 with 9 wickets in hand. Wonderful partnership between Jacques Snyman and S.J. Irvi. 138 of 76. What a difference a venue can make. Edgbaston was not very pleasant for South Africa, Wakar, was it? But they've enjoyed themselves in Northamptonshire.
Change of persons also, because they brought some new players. There's so many injuries and had so many issues. But it's good to see them finishing well. I mean, it's not done yet. They've still got one more game tomorrow. But they're playing like champions today. We've seen a couple of balls being changed. Some went out of the park and some little damp and soggy and wet. And there's so much happened today. First game, over 200 runs and chased down quite comfortably. And it seemed like we're going to have another 200. Going to be chased down again.
Well, the impact player is going to have a ball. Syed Ajmal. He came in for Sharjeel Khan, so finally going to see the impact player with 5 overs remaining. I'm not sure what kind of impact he's going to be able to make with the run rate just 9.2 needed.
Well, he's going to come out with all the tricks he's got. All these dusras and tisras and yorkers, and he had so many of them during his playing days. But this is pressure.
Chipped up and over, extra cover. Lovely hands from S.J. Irwi, just inside out, just lifting it over. Short extra cover, Yunus Khan.
We have seen some excellent shots played by both these South African batters, but this one a beauty. This is proper. This is just making himself a little room and just playing over extra cover. This shot always looks good, especially when the left-hander playing. It looks even better. Again, could have been out. A little lazy effort from Syed Ajmal.
South African smiles, finally.
Coming over to you, right, Tom, over.
Snyman, 65 for 40. He's been very powerful against seamers. How can he go against the wily Syed Ajmal? Deep backward point is in operation. Long off is straight. Tries to go wide of that man. Shoaib Malik, who's actually feeling very straight there at long off for Snyman. Just having a wee snack. Little energy bar.
He deserves that.
Oh, now then, was that a chance? It was airborne once again. Ajmal angling into leg stump and Irving trying to loft it over Yunus. Did he get a finger on it? Highest partnership of the tournament now so far between the two South Africans.
Oh, close but not close enough. Even Syed Ajmal realized that he should have taken his catch in the previous over also. It was very similar. He didn't give it a good try. But how well Irvi's playing. No, that's poor. That's not good bowling. He got away with it. With the toe end of the bat.
Well, they're allowed an off day, Pakistan. They were 4 from 4. So they're allowed an off day, and actually probably, if they are to lose a game, not a bad time to lose it now. Already got the job done to qualify. Very good over for South Africa. 12 off it. 16 have been bowled. 177 for 1.
So, what big Hollywood star did you get for a movie?
My God, Mr. Hollywood himself!
Nice to meet you. Clooney's let himself go. flinch, don't flinch. No. It's like Mr. Hollywood never made a movie before.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, you got a soggy bottom. Just make it simple. With 2-for-1 cinema tickets, when you take out the qualifying products, compare the market.
Dues for the Pakistan champions in match 13. Safe to say, none have really enjoyed their evening, apart from Afridi, who bowled nicely, 4 overs for 28. Everyone else has been taken apart. Wahab Riaz for his third off a slightly shorter run because of that shoulder injury.
I don't think Pakistan were expecting this sort of performance from South Africa. They were a little complacent, and in batting also they were not really up to the mark. They'll probably learn from this moving forward. They're in the semi-final. Yes, you're right that if you want to lose a match, lose now, because important games coming up now.
He feels he misses it there. SJLV wants to lift that one over, extra cover, one of his go-to areas. Just rehearsing the shot at the non-striker's end. Good crowd in again tonight, I must say. Clubbed leg side.
Last couple of overs, Snyman couldn't really get it going. No ball. I can see the arm from the corner of the television. His arm coming out means Wahab Riaz has overstepped, so that is not going to be that great for Pakistan, because this game is slipping away. They need wicket. They need to break this partnership. And at this stage, you give a free hit, that's asking trouble.
Good call. Out to the middle. Free hit. 88 from 47. You get a free hit. Oh, lovely. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a beautiful ease my trip 6 off a free hit. Moves into the 90s.
It was Snyman earlier, beg your pardon, but then took over from Irvi. How still he was. Used the pace, opened the blade, and there we go. Beautiful strike, something to cheer for the owners.
Wahab is struggling here. Wahab is struggling, I think. Mr. Long, Mr. Nidge Long, the great man from Kent. Is he a man of Kent or is he a Kentish man? That's the question. Depends where you're born in Kent, whether you're a man of Kent or a Kentish man. It depends which part of Kent you're born. Gone. He's gone, I think. Yeah, Wahab is gone. He was not fully fit before the game, and now he is done and dusted for tonight. That is a big loss for Pakistan.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why he was included in the side today even, because we saw him limping in the previous match. He was struggling, yeah. Even when he's taking off, his left knee is troubling him. It was a shoulder earlier, and now I'm not sure if it's exactly the knee or hamstring or calf, but that is not good news for Pakistan. Big games coming up. He should have rested.
Tawfiq Umar is the sub fielder. A teammate of mine, Tawfiq Umar. Bangladesh Premier League, fine player, left-hander.
You have played with everyone, haven't you? Nile?
I get around.
Yeah, you've been around, I know. You're still involved with a lot of cricketers, looking after them and And being friends with him, I saw you standing with Devon Malkin earlier. Good to see him.
Yeah, great to see Devon. He's my next door neighbour, actually. Yeah, he's a terrific fella, Devon. A lot of time doing some wonderful work now and trying to get cricketers playing the game from different ethnic backgrounds and bringing diversity into the game in England. So that's what his role now. He's doing a wonderful job.
Man, what is he doing there? He should be just on the bed, just getting the treatment done. He's just sitting with the opposition and having a chat. I think he realized that I'm telling I got to go in.
Shoaib Malik. Down leg side, that's going to be a wide. We'll finish this over here. Shoaib Malik. 94 not out for SG Irwi. They need 23 to win. What a partnership. 161 from 87. What two superb additions to the South Africa champion side. Goes leg side, doesn't get all of it. Oh, he's going to get a boundary though. He's going to get a boundary, I tell you what. And now he's pulled up short. Well, hopefully it's not a serious injury, that ankle. Oh my word.
I think once he missed the ball, he didn't feel that good. He tried to stop it, but that was a straightforward one, and you can't afford. He took it too lightly, and the ball spinning and bouncing a touch. And by the time he tried, oh yeah, he could have damaged himself a lot more. It's very, very lucky he himself and Pakistan also, because he's a man in form. You don't want to lose him, and that's not a good news now. I thought he's up and moving, but he realized that his ankle's been twisted.
That could be Achilles, right in the back there, just above the back of your shoe. And that is nasty. If that is your Achilles, that can be very sore. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Shoaib Maksud is going to be okay, we hope. Worthwhile, just don't need to walk now. Just wait for the physio and the trainer to come round, and we need to be carried back to the sheds. That could be a massive loss, that. SJ Irwi, 98 for the left-hander.
Well, the physio has been really busy tonight. 98.
That ball, the ball hasn't turned off the pitch. There's been no spin on the actual pitch itself, but in the outfield, the ball gripped and bounced. 98 not out. Here we go. Tuckle, tickle. Can you? Will you get there? You will. It gets past Boo Boo Mafridi. It's 100 for SJ Irwi here in Northampton. He has brought life to the South African champions and given them a chance, potentially getting a win here and setting up a showdown tomorrow against India.
Big cheer from the owners and the dugout. That's a fantastic knock. And the way they chase both these batters, putting up such a big partnership of 169 and that 100. I thought Snyman will get the 100 before him. That one straight to Razak. End of the 17th is 197 for 1.
Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Forget about it, just look at Irwi. SJ Irwi, 103. This is not good news for Shoaib Maksud, who had a bit of a misfeel and then had to turn and chase and slipped. Short, top edge. I think it's going to land safely. It does. Lands in between four fielders, and Saeed Ajmal, the impact player, has to hustle after it and chase it himself. This is the moment. Waka, what a beautiful time to bring some joy to the South African faces.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for the South African legend in this tournament, but this will definitely bring big smile on his face, his owner's face, and of course the dugout. Excellent knock, very clean striker of the ball, and he plays 360. Hard man to ball at. Just a little nudge. Should be an issue. They need 12 runs of 16 deliveries. So under 5.
Need to get this game done now. $12 to win. Good grip, decent grip, and bounce as always. Need to get this job done now and get themselves focused on India.
Did Yunus Khan miss the trick here? He should have brought Saeed Ajmal maybe a little earlier.
Did the same in the last game as well. Ajmal only bowled, I think, in Birmingham's 11th over. Now, a little appeal from Cameron Akmal, more for a bit of kidology than anything else, but dot balls, yes, in the context of this game, it's not going to make a massive difference, but they can't afford any 2 or 3 more dots here for that net run rate. Every ball counts here.
Well, he's the only one bowler who have caused some issues to these two at the crease. So he'll be bowling what, only 2 overs? Why not 4 overs?
Brilliant over this, just too often. He needs to think down the ground, needs to hit down the ground here. Ajmal's bounce is being too tricky. Outside the line of off stump, get through for a leg by, I think. Sensational over, just 2 singles and that leg by. 18 overs have been bowled, 200 for 1.
Brought Arthur Beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in.
Can we have a sleepover?
Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate familying SUV.
Skoda. Oh, can I have some?
But if Pakistan can break this partnership and get a new batsman at the crease, who knows what's going to happen. And this is not a good news.
No, disappointing for Sohaib Maksud. Just played so well. But today it's all about SJ Hervé and Jacques Sneeman, who played beautifully. 173 partnership. Tugged leg side, there was protection. England are going home, Walker.
They're already home.
The cricket, that is, not the football.
When is the football? Tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow night.
Yeah. That would be great. There's also a test match tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Day after. Tomorrow is a test match also. Big test match. Jimmy Anderson especially.
Probably get a 10 for.
You need 8 wickets. There we go. We've just been waiting for so long for this stroke from Snyman. He was very quiet in this partnership after the first 5-6 overs. But that is stomped hard.
Yeah, beautiful. He's my trip 6 on the Jacques Sneeman. Just banged in, just sat up and he just said, hit me. And he did. Brilliant. Top class partnership between Hervé and Sneeman. 4 to win. Partnership's worth 180. Amazing batting. It's going to be a wide down leg side. Yeah, Jimmy Anderson's last test. What a career, Walker. You must have such admiration for him.
Well, I mean, it's hard to find words for him because the services he's given to England and the world and the cricket lovers is out of this world. such a great athlete, so many wickets, and played for so long.
Down the ground, that's going to be it for the South African champions. They have absolutely thumped Pakistan here in Northampton. Jack Snyman and SJ Irwe have been brilliant in the partnership, worth 187. They have breathed life into the South African machine here, and the owners and their fan base are absolutely chuffed to bits.
Well, we'll talk about Jimmy Anderson tomorrow when he'll be on the park, hopefully, but this is a time for South Africa legends. This is a magnificent partnership between these two. Pakistan never, ever thought that they'll get into a situation where they have to take this defeat. Full marks to South Africa. These two youngsters, they played like champions. Excellent partnership of 187, and it took them only 100 deliveries to get there.
Brilliant from South Africa. That is a marvellous way to, well, I suppose, right some wrongs after a disappointing couple of games up at Edgbaston when they were well off the pace. They brought in some new recruits who've been playing club cricket in the UK, and haven't they repaid the captain, coach and owners leaps and bounds. For Pakistan, they had 4 wins out of 4, so it's not the end of the world for them. But for South Africa, finally, a smile on their faces, and absolutely sets up tomorrow's showdown with India beautifully. Cracking entertainment here in the chase. JP Duminy went early, then Jack Snyman, 82 not out. He's been playing cricket up in Lancashire. And SJ Irwe, 105 not out from 57 balls. The first century of the tournament, eclipsing Ian Bell's 97 earlier on here at this very venue. 214 for 1, winning with 9 balls in the bank.
Yeah, bowling, nothing to talk about. Afridi and Saeed Ajmal, they've been okay, but the problem was no wicket. There was only 1 wicket fell. Sohail Khan took it early in the game, but then it was all South African batters who put up such a big partnership to defeat Pakistan by 9 wickets.
Well, match 13, we knew South Africa had to come out firing, and they did. Pakistan champions, 210 for 4. Sharjeel, another half-century. Shoaib Malik with 51. Tahir bowled really well. Dale Steyn was excellent. In the chase, though, SJ Irwe, 105 red, and Jack Snyman, 82 not out. South Africa champions winning comfortably by 9 wickets. So, how does this table look? What's it got for us here, Walker?
Look, I think they got a chance, but they have to beat, of course, India with big margin. The top 3, I think they've gone through. Pakistan through, Australia through, West Indies. The only chance South Africa give themselves is by beating India and beating them by a big margin. But at least they've given themselves an opportunity to qualify.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we're going to come back, we'll hear from the player of the match and the captains in the post-match presentation.
Shaped by victory and marked by defeat. Their paths set to cross in the ultimate British heavyweight collision. Who will rise to conquer and start on the road to redemption? Joyce features all live on TNT Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britain hasn't been so great of late because the country hasn't been eating enough Weetabix.
Makes sense. I've been eating puzzles.
To whoever's in charge of fixing potholes, VAR, and drivers who park like this, we must say, have you had your Weetabix?
South Africa here in Northampton up against Pakistan. The weather wasn't very pleasant this afternoon, but we did really well to get a game of cricket in. The South Africa champions were sensational today. They've had a disappointing tournament so far, but today they entertained the masses. Pakistan, as always, bring their flair to the game and their exuberant style. Misbah. Stars aplenty. Boom boom in the house as always. Yunus and Wahab. But for today's match, it was all about the South African champions and SJ Irve, who played superbly well along with Jacques Snyman in a partnership that was worth 187. Very, very enjoyable game of cricket here in match 13 in Northampton. Pakistan champions, they were inserted after Jacques Callas won the toss. Sharjeel, another half-century show. Malik with his third 50. Tahir and Dale Steyn were excellent with the ball. And in reply, another 200-plus total chase down. SJ Irvi, 105 not out of 57. And Jacques Snyman, 82 with the asterisks. What you want as a batter. Well, Cameron Akmal, as always, strolled to the crease to start the innings, along with Sharjeel Khan, and they got out of the blocks quite nicely. This is the end of Cameron Akmal, just leading edge, chipping up, simple catch. Sharjeel, he loves flaying the ball leg side. Keep an eye on how many balls from Sharjeel go leg side. That was lifted up over the gully region. Another ball clobbered over long on. Shoaib Maqsood, such a clean strike of the ball, normally gets it live. It was an absolute dolly, really, from Dane Villas. Bit of off spin from Jacques Snyman, and he got absolutely belted. Sharjeel flat batting down the ground, powering his way to another half century after impressing against India. Little feather through to Richard Levy or Charles Langeveld. That was Shahid Afridi's first ball. He hit it for 6 over extra cover. Remarkable batting. And a little dink to leg deep third for a boundary. Sharjeel kept going, and this was belted down the ground. A really, really good catch from Dane Villas. And then Boom Boom was outclassed by Dale Steyn, who was excellent with the ball today. Dale Steyn, 1 for 24. Evergreen, Shoaib Malik, his third 50 of the tournament. What a player he is. And then Abdul Razak flayed the ball with that long handle of his. This was the end of the innings from Pakistan. A brilliant way to finish it. They ended 210 for 4. Jacques Snyman came out as his first game, nearly killed the umpire. JP Duminy found the boundary early on, and Jacques Snyman just had so much power. Now, this is Misbah ul Haq. Swirling wind, spitting rain, very, very good catch. There was no respite, though, for Pakistan as SJ Irvi and Jacques Snyman played beautifully. Uncomplicated hitting. Have a look at some of this clean hitting from the left-hander and right-hander. Hardly put a foot wrong. Two players that are playing club cricket in the UK at the moment, so credit the club system here in England, having such high-quality players playing on their first 11 on a Saturday and Sunday. Snyman took a little bit of a back seat while Irvi went through the gears, but reached his half century. It was lovely timing, just a little lift up and over. The partnership was worth 187 of just 100 balls. SJ Irvi was an imperious touch. Powerful Snyman, as we're used to seeing in the domestic game in South Africa. That was a winning moment. Points finally for the Protea men. What does that mean to the table now, South Africa? You're still bottom, but you got 2 points. Pakistan, we know, are through. Australia are through. West Indies, most likely. It's India and it's South Africa who are trying to get to that 4th spot. England are finished. Top 4 into the semi-finals. Okay, quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from the skippers.
Final boarding call for holidays this summer. With TUI, you could save up to £250 per booking. Plus, we've got thousands of free kids places up for grabs. Book online, in-store, or on our app. TUI. Live happy, financially protected by ATOL.
The award-winning Kia SUV with hybrid electric technology. The Kia Sportage inspires attention. Kia, movement that inspires.
Remember me, I'm the one who had you, baby. Remember me, I'm the one who had you,
This one's going out across the nation. We're here to connect you this summer. Shout out to the sun worshippers, the gardeners.
New job, day one.
And the beer gardeners.
Where are you? Gonna drink your pie.
To the lucky lot off to Glastonbury. These two loving Wimbledon. And everyone on their holidays. Oh, that's gone viral. We're here for it. We're part of it. Connecting you this summer on Vodafone, the nation's network.
There ain't no place like Manor. This city makes moments. Now it's time for my guys to take theirs. The top dog's taking no prisoners and the big man's getting bigger. Get ready for the smoke. Because in this city, winners live forever. Manchester, where greatness is made. UFC 304 live on TNT Sports. It's not even the best city in the Northwest.
Wonderful entertainment here this evening in match 13 of the World Championship of Legends. Pakistan champions 210 for 4. It's about par in Northampton these days, and South Africa champions in reply 214 for 1. A wonderful chase, and South Africa champions getting themselves points, winning by 9 wickets. Excellent from South Africa champions, getting themselves points on the board and giving themselves a chance, albeit a difficult one, to get into that semi-final spot. Okay, we're going to head downstairs because I think Nickel Chopper is ready with the post-match presentation.
Thank you. What an exciting day of cricket we've seen. 210 being chased down with 9 wickets, 24 sixes hit in the game, 9 balls to spare. Hello and good evening to a wonderful post-match presentation. And we'd like to thank first the WCL management, their sponsors, their title sponsors, Ease My Trip, their platinum partner 96.com, the associate sponsor Meteora Developers and the MG Lion. Our venue partner Northamptonshire County Cricket Club and the ECB. And I'd like to congratulate South Africa champion on an outstanding game, and they won that game by 9 wickets. Well done, Jacques and the rest of the boys as well. Time to introduce my presentation party. On my left, Mr. Donald Campbell, the match manager for the WCL, as well as on his left, Mr. Raj Suri, representative of the Ease My Trip. You'll be happy, man, seeing the number of Ease My Trip 6s today, for sure. And on his left, Mr. Harry Singh, the co-owner of the South African champions. Well done, Haripaji. And also on his left, Amandeep Singh, also the co-owner of the team South African champion. I request Mr. Donald Campbell to step forward and give the meaty, sweet moment of the match. Check of $500 to Jacques Sneeman for an outstanding innings of 82 from just 47 deliveries. Some reinforcements coming for the South African side, and they've done really, really well. Now I request Mr. Harry Singh to step forward and give the East My Chip player of the match or check of $500 to Irving. If I pronounce your name correctly, no disrespect, but what an innings we saw from Irving, 105 from just 57 deliveries. And I'll request Mr. Raj Suri if you can hand that wonderful player of the match trophy to Irving for that outstanding inning of 105 from 57. If I can have a word with you, first up, how did you enjoy those batting conditions?
Yeah, lovely. As soon as the rain made it a bit skiddy, it was nice to just be able to hit through the line.
And I believe you were in the country. How far did you drive up for this game?
About an hour, 45 minutes, so it's not too far.
But you've been playing some competitive cricket here in England as well. That's why that form that we see as well.
Yeah, a little bit of club cricket down in London in the Surrey Premier Leagues for my club Weybridge. So I think they'll be looking at this and kicking themselves because I haven't really done so well for them this year.
Well, what did Jacques tell you when you went into the dressing room? Because unfortunately they were struggling with some injuries. It was hard for them to get maybe 11 fit guys. Did you put any pressure, Jacques, straight away on you or no?
No, Jacques' a calm guy, so that portrays that onto us. So it's nice to share dressing with all those legends.
Well, I hope you know what you've done when you play in innings like that. If you're retired, plenty of offers coming your way.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks so much. Enjoyed watching you bat. Have a good one. Now, if I can request Mr. Yunus Khan, but Yunus bhai, if you can just please, before come and sign that cricket ball for the young fans who've been waiting for your signature on that cricket ball. Thank you so much, Yunus bhai, for signing that. Yunus bhai, बहुत रेयर होता है ऐसे कि 210 रन बोर्ड पे लगे हो और फिर मैं बोलूं कहीं क्या 20 रन कम तो नहीं थे?
नहीं बिल्कुल 20 रन कम नहीं. मैं सबसे पहले हैरी पाजी को मुबारकबाद दूंगा कि टफ होता है बैक टू बैक इतने सारे मैच ऊपर नीचे हो जाए, लेकिन अच्छा था कि उनकी जब टीम वापस आई तो ऐसी ज़बरदस्त तरीके से आई. तो क्रेडिट गोज़ टू के उन्होंने अपने नर्व्स को होल्ड रखा और वो जो विन थी, जो जिस तरह की उन्होंने आज हमारे खिलाफ विन की है, अमेजिंग.